Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces energy reading for the Galactic Fire is Good, which is on the 7th of this month. This is going to just be an energy reading around the energy around the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Everything that comes out will not resonate, so don't force anything to fit that is not your situation or your story or you don't resonate with, okay? So they are saying this is like a shadow moon energy. So because of that, I'm going to be using some shadow cards to get the overall energy for this moon, full moon energy. This could be your situation or someone else's situation, someone around you situation. Take it how it resonates. But let's go ahead and tap into the energy around this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces for the Galactic Fire is Good. All right, let's tap into the energy. What's the overall energy around this full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces? What's the energy around the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces? Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have artificial heart, revenge, and fated to suffer. And we at the bottom, we have gilded regret. Before I can even finish shuffling the cards, we have 12, 23, 25, and the number 5. At the bottom of that, we have peaceful among thorns. Okay. So around the full moon energy or something around this full moon lunar eclipse energy, there's someone in the energy around you, collective, or this could be your energy. Somebody here wants to seek revenge against you, or you may want to seek revenge against them. Your spirit guides are telling you that this situation, that situation, this person, that person, they're telling you that there's no need for you to seek revenge on this person because their karma is to suffer forever, whatever this fate is. So basically, somebody with an artificial heart, somebody who, I guess, wanted to be you, or tried to be like you, or didn't like you, wanted you to suffer. So somebody that doesn't like you or wanted to be like you or acts like you wants revenge on you because they are fated to suffer for trying to be like you or wanting to be like you or wanting what you had, whatever this is. There's a sense of somebody being angry and or bitter towards someone for causing them to suffer. Somebody here is like very cold-hearted, very detached from their emotions. Somebody who could be also living in deep regret. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. What is this message about? The artificial heart card, the phase of this moon, the phase of the moon in this card is the new moon phase. It's the stage of bargaining, right? The card says that if I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or will I blame myself? So if someone is inflicting pain on you, do you blame the person that's inflicting pain, or do you blame yourself for allowing the pain to be inflicted on you? Because somebody here is suffering, and they're not fated to suffer like this. It's not meant for them to suffer like this, but they're suffering like this because they feel like this is fated, or it's their karma, or something like that, or somebody wanted you to feel this way. They wanted you to suffer, and now they're getting their karma for making you suffer like this. Take it how it resonates. So somebody who was trying to make you suffer is now getting their karma. Okay? Take it how it resonates. So somebody who wanted you to suffer is now getting their karma. This card says revenge, card number 23. The meaning of the moon is the waning gibbous moon. The stage of this moon is anger. It says it is time to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing in them. There is no going back, because coming back from that requires much more than force. The meaning of this revenge card says that we destroy not for ourselves, because we are gone. We destroy for the fairness of the world. We destroy because if there is no sweet justice, there can at least be cruel revenge. We destroy for those who are come earlier. For those who would have come later, we destroy and we forsake ourselves. This is giving like vengeful ancestors, or people that are who felt like they were done wrong or didn't receive their justice, or fighting for justice. This is about fighting for what's right, fighting for justice, taking revenge on the people that cause harm to others, seeking revenge on those that hurt people. This is either a spirit there is no white knight, but there can be a black storm. This is fallen angels. This card says there is no white knight, but there can be a black storm woven by fallen angels. So something about falling angels, falling from grace. This is a spiritual battle. I'm seeing a lot of downloads. I'm sorry. Like, this is giving somebody here is going to battle with the demon. And the demon they're going to battle against is more armed or more prepared for battle than this person may be. But the person that's going to battle with this demonic spirit has the power to defeat this demonic energy. But in order for them to defeat this energy, they have to get rid of the fear around this situation and just face their fears. Because for somebody here, the only thing that's holding you back is your own fears. And you're taking your anger, or someone's taking their anger and their frustrations out on the wrong person. Instead of, I guess, holding themselves accountable or realizing that there's nothing to fear. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's coming after you for revenge, because they could be getting some type of karma, and they could be blaming you for whatever this is, saying that it's your fault. They're dealing with this, like blaming you for what's going on with them, not taking accountability for their own actions. So let's just say somebody did something to wrong you, and now they're getting their karma. They feel like whatever's happening with them is because of you, meaning you're doing something to them to make them suffer, but you're not doing anything to anyone to make anybody suffer. If somebody in your energy is suffering or going through some karma, it's not you that's giving them karma. It's your spirit guides bringing in justice for you, defending your honor, fighting this battle so this person will leave you alone. Whatever this is, you're not doing anything to this person. You're not even emotionally attached to this person anymore. So you don't even care about this person anymore like that. For them to think that you're doing something to hurt them or you're trying to get revenge on them, you're not even, I don't know, giving this person any of your energy anymore. But for some reason, they feel like you're hurting them or you're doing something to hurt them. Fated to suffer. The stage of the moon for this card is depression. It says feeling confined into a script or forced by other or never really fought, heading towards a destination of pain. So this is somebody who's heading towards a destination of pain. It's either they're going towards someone that's going to inflict pain on them and make them suffer to get their revenge. This person may feel like you want them to come back so you can make them suffer so you can get your revenge. Something like that. Somebody either wants you to come back so they can make you suffer and get their revenge, or you're someone that wants someone to come back so you can make them suffer to get your revenge. Take it how it resonates. Gilded Regret, card number 5. A Taurus could be significant. The month of May could be significant. The month of December could be significant. Sag could be significant. So the Gilded Regret card talks about somebody who wants to stay stuck in their past. It says, I feel like living in the past. So forgive me or give me 5 more minutes to linger. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they have hidden secrets or they have deeper depth. Somebody got some kind of secret animosity towards you. And they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to seek their revenge against you. They could be plotting against you, trying to sneak attack you, trying to, sneak up on you while you're not looking. I don't know. This is crazy. But somebody's receiving their karma or getting some kind of bad karma for trying to make you suffer. I'm going straight to the index. What is this? What is this artificial heart seeking revenge and fated to suffer? Some of you guys could be fairies. Or this could be breaking your heart destroyed me. Seeing you move forward has this person shook up, but you're unbothered. So seeing you move forward, or somebody here doesn't want to miss out on what you have, right? They want what you have. What you have is right here, right? They want access to this energy, but you're not giving this person access to this energy. Maybe because this person already broke your heart. I don't know, but you moving on from this person, they feel like you're trying to make them suffer, or you're like punishing them for, you know how sometimes when you're in a relationship and somebody, like, let's just say this person cheated on you, and to punish them for cheating on you, you stop having sex with them. You stop having relationships with them because you didn't want this person to have access to your energy. And they feel like you're trying to punish them by not giving them access to your energy. So this person feels like you're trying to punish them by not giving them access to your energy. Somebody here could be on the run. When someone has conditional terms on how they want to love you, they're toxic. This could be a toxic lover that tried to destroy you by breaking your heart, or them breaking your heart destroyed you. And that's why you have this artificial heart now. This cold, detached, emotional, non-emotional attachment to this person is how you feel. So there's no emotional attachment to this person anymore. I feel like you used to have a strong emotional attachment to this person, but you recently either cut this person off or they cut you off, and now you're no longer emotionally attached to this person. I know for women, if you don't have an emotional connection with your partner, the intimacy or the connection with you intimately is not the same when you have an emotional connection with that person. So maybe this person wants to sleep with you, but you're emotionally detached from this person, and maybe you don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't know. Something about you can't have emotional I'm trying to be PG with this, right? Somebody did something to hurt you. Either they cheated on you with somebody else and you found out and you stopped sleeping with this person because they messed around with you on somebody else. They want to come back in and they want to get back into your good graces, but you don't want to, give this person access to your body, your energy, or anything like that. So you're moving forward without this person. They feel like you're just doing that to make them suffer or to punish them for what they did to you. They don't feel like you're really over the situation like you say you are. They think they come back and give you, I don't know, give you something, you'll forgive them, and then they can come back in. But I don't think this time you're going to forgive this person or let this person back in. And because you're not giving them access to you or letting this person back in, they feel like you're trying to make them suffer. But their love is conditional. It's not rooted in genuine. This person has a certain type of, they have certain conditions. It's almost like they offer you something with conditions. So you accepting this person's offer or taking this offer came with some type of condition, meaning I'm going to give you this, but you have to promise me or whatever that you're not going to tell anyone, or if I give you this, you got to keep this between us, or if I tell you this, it's like a secret attached to this energy or something unrevealed about the energy. It's a okay, you know how you get a contract and there's fine print? There's some kind of fine print attached to it. So they're saying read between the lines or don't ignore the fine print. Don't ignore the fine print. We got conflict, magic, and confusion spells. I don't know what this is. Emotional wreck. Somebody is an emotional wreck crying over you because you took away your good energy and they don't have access to you anymore. This person could have caused a lot of confusion or a lot of chaos or a lot of conflict. They could have had you in competition with other people or tried to make you compete for their love. This person, or you were at least at some point, were an emotional wreck. Their love had conditions to it, or there's conditions to how to love you, or there's like a certain way you need to be loved, and this ain't it. There's a certain way you want to be loved, and this just ain't it. You don't want to be loved by somebody who's an emotional wreck, who doesn't know how to love themselves. You don't want to be bothered with somebody who doesn't know what love is. Like, you're tired of dealing with broken-hearted people. So it's like you're like cutting off your emotions or detaching from your emotions so you don't continue to attract the wrong kind of people. It's like you're tired of attracting broken people that want you to heal them with your energy, that want something from you. You want somebody that's going to love you for who you are, not for what you have or what you can give. You know what I mean? You're tired of being used and abused or taken advantage of by people who say they love and care about you. So your love now has conditional terms. You're no longer giving your love unconditionally to people just because they say they love you. You're only going to be giving your love and your good coochie, your good energy to people who deserve you, not people who are emotionally upset or emotionally confused about who they, you're not giving your energy away to people who don't know who they are anymore. You know what I mean? This is your Job season. I don't know. And you're doing it without regret. Somebody wants you to feel bad, but you don't. You actually feel better now that you've pulled back your energy from the situation, person, place, or thing. Your head is clear. Your mind is not confused. You no longer feel confused about your life. Like, you have more clarity than you had before. You know who you are. And somebody else is an emotional wreck. Because you moving on got them shook up. So now they're going through their Job season. So now this person's going through their Job season where Job lost everything. You're in the Job season where you're getting everything you lost in return. So you're on two different paths. Your path is clear. This person's path is not. They have to go through the valley of the shadow of death just like you did to get to where you are. They can't just come in and take what you have because they don't have it themselves. They got to get their own whatever this is, the same way you did. So someone here was trying to come in and steal something from you, and God said no. You won't come back over here and play with this person again, or try to confuse this person again with all your chaos and confusion spells. You won't put this person back in a dark place like you had them before. Not this time. So you're being divinely protected from somebody who wanted to trap you. Spiritual status. They are bound by spell work. Somebody here tried to spell bound you, or bound you to them by using spell work. You can't get out of this reality by not doing the spiritual work, and you've done the spiritual work. Everyone has to go through a spiritual journey without their ego, without edging God out. So this person is in their ego. This person doesn't have a spiritual connection to spirit, source, or the creator. They fully operate from their ego. So you bruised this person's ego when you took away your energy. And you decided to release yourself from the situation. This person's spiritual status is that they're bound by spell work or dark magic. Period. That's why they are an emotional wreck, because they're fated to suffer, because either they bound themselves or someone has them bound. But you're no longer bound to this emotional wreck anymore. This person is bound to another energy. This person got tempted by the devil, and now they're bound to that energy. Their spiritual status is bound by spell work or dark magic. This person may want you to use spell work to break them, to break this spell work that someone had put on them. So for some of you, there's someone that is under a binding spell that someone put on them. And this person feels like because you are a divine being that you can break the spell that someone put on them. But here's the thing. The spell that's on this person wasn't put on them by another person. This person was bound spiritually being bound by your ancestors. They're being bound because they're a bad person. They do bad things to hurt people. So you can't use spell work to unbind this person, because this is a spiritual bond or a spiritual bound, like spiritual prison. You know how you do, okay, give me a second, take it back. They're showing me so much stuff. So imagine a supernatural episode of anything you watch that's supernatural. And when they bind a spirit, they bind the spirit behind a cell, and the cell itself is also protected by magic. Meaning, if the person tried to get out of the prison, they wouldn't get past the front door because there's a blocking spell that's blocking them from getting out. So they can't escape this prison. So they've been put in spiritual prison and they can't get out until they themselves do the spiritual work to free themselves. So this person can't get out of this spiritual mental prison until they do the spiritual work to free themselves. Everybody has to do their own spiritual work. No one can do your spiritual work for you. It's your spiritual work that you have to do. And if God sends someone into your life to help you along the way and you reject that person, now you're on your own. And you will be fated to suffer on your own. You won't drag the person that God sent to help you down with you when they were sent to help you through the process of your healing journey. He won't allow that. Satan could do whatever he wanted to Job except take his life. He could take all his possessions. He can do anything he wanted, but he couldn't destroy him. And once Job passed his test, let's just call it, God gave him everything he lost and more. So whatever you think you lost here, you didn't lose anything. You found yourself. And for that, you will be rewarded abundantly by your spirit guides and receive a blessing that your heart cannot receive. For trying to save somebody from destroying themselves. So you are a gift from God. This person is spiritually bound. They're trapped in a mental prison, an emotional wreck, under chaos and confusion spells, or they use chaos and confusion magic. So basically, if this is a karmic feminine or anybody who was doing spell work on you, collective, they're being bound by the same spell work they try to bind you with, okay? They're under spiritual attack by your ancestors, okay? Hand over their abundant. So this person handed over their abundant timeline for a temporary feeling, okay? This person handed over their abundant timeline or gave up their abundance for a temporary feeling of lust and desires. So that's how this person got trapped in the spiritual prison, because they gave up their abundant life or their abundance for something that was temporarily satisfying to them. The Most High has unlocked all doors, and there's no more blockages for you, collective. You are free. You're no longer spiritually bound to this person anymore. You're free. You broke free from the generational curse on your family bloodline. Take it how it resonates. Your comeback seasons here is going to be you rising from the ashes like the phoenix and finding something good in the midst of all evil. So you found something good in the midst of evil, or you saw something good inside this person. In your heart, you thought you can help this person heal from their past traumas. And by trying to help this person heal themselves, you kind of bound yourself to this person, and Spirit had to come in and break the spell, break the bond between the two of you so you can be free from this person's spell. So they put you under a spell and they bound you to them. And Spirit had to break the spell this person put on you so you can be free from this person's spell. I don't know. Trade your beauty for ashes. You are the light of the world, so shine your light in the dark places. In the last days, there will be many false prophets that will work with their gifts, but they do not use their gifts for good. So a lot of people have spiritual gifts. Some people use their gifts to help people. Some people use their gifts to not help people. Some people know how to use their gifts. Some people don't. Some people use their gifts for things that they don't need or deserve or should have. Meaning, let's just say somebody knows how to manifest wealth, but they don't know how to manage money. And they manifest abundance into their life, but they get all this money and they use it for bad things. They don't know how to use it wisely. So Spirit will take away those things until you learn how to use those things wisely. If you were a gift that God gave this person or answered prayer and they abused you, God will take you from that situation. So God had to remove you from this person's life so this person could not keep abusing you. Because of your kind heart, you would have kept trying to be with this person. You would have stayed with this person, allowing them to continue to abuse you. Maybe you are an emotional wreck because this person abused you. This could have been a narcissist. You could be an empath. But in the last days, there will be many false prophets. Somebody here has very stink, coochie, or nasty energy. I told you somebody here got issues with themselves, not with you. And now they're trying to reverse the spell, but it's too late. So this person's trying to reverse the spell, but it's too late. Karma's already here. The new person you have coming in will match your energy. Whoever this person is losing their mind without you, going crazy. They did all this for nothing. And now they're on the run because of this karmic soul tie they have with this karmic energy. You broke free from a karmic soul tie with a karmic person from your past. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be anyone. They tried to spiritually bound you with spell work and dark magic, and it didn't work. And all the magic they put on you is being returned back to sender. And now they are an emotional wreck without you. You can rejoice and celebrate because you have broken free from a generational curse, a karmic soul tie. And now you're free to move forward with no more blockages or no more delays. All right? That's what I have for your full moon in Pisces lunar eclipse reading. Take it how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit if it's not your story. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and light to you all. Namaste.